and welcome to your daily love reading for Friday. Fabulous Friday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. I'm going to bring in the Cosmic Insights. This is the Cosmic Love Tarot by Bowen. I got this deck from Amazon. I've also got this deck from Amazon as well. This is the Love Angels Oracle. I'm going to bring in the Gilded Tarot Royale and the Eternal Messages by the Pretty Psyche. So we're going to see what you want to say to them, what they want to say to you, what the energy is and what you really need to be aware of moving forward, especially with June on the horizon. So let's see what's going on. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. Now, before I shuffle the cards, they're giving me a physical ascension symptom. And it's to do with the hands. So if you've got anything going on with your hands right now, whether it's cuts, abrasions, blisters, you're banging your nails up or your nails are split, it's all connected with the masculine wanting to reach out to the feminine and holding themselves back or repressing the desire to, or not quite knowing how to move forward yet, or there's a repressing of the desire. It's like there's resistance there. And they are creating that resistance inside themselves. And that's why they're having all these issues. So if you're mirroring that, if you're having issues with blisters on your hands, or you're having, you knock your finger and you cut yourself, or it's all connected with the need to touch and feel and explore each other in a very intimate way. So it's about touching the face, it's about holding hands, it's about other things. And I feel that's what's being created. So that's definitely what you want. That's definitely what they want. So let's see what's going on. So what's the energy around you today? Straight out. Okay, I'm going to take them. What's the energy around them today? What's the energy that's coming in around them today? And what's the energy around the journey today? What do we need to know? Thank you, angels. And what's the guidance for you today? What's the guidance for you today? To give me intuitively, it's worth waiting for. So if you haven't yet received communication, it's worth waiting for. If you're not yet physically together, it's worth waiting for. If you haven't been intimate yet, guess what? It's worth waiting for. So what's the energy that's coming through for you? What's the guidance for you today? Clear card I want. There we go. What's the guidance coming through for them today? What's the guidance coming through for them? Look at that. Put yourself first. Absolutely. That's what they need to do to choose themselves to come to you. So what's the guidance around the journey today? What's the guidance around the journey? Clear cards. There we go. Reaching your goal. Wow, there you go. I'm taking all these ones. We're going to see what's going on. And what's the guidance for you? What's the energy around you today? And what's the energy around them today? What's the energy around them today? And what's the energy around the journey today? Thank you, angels. Okay, and then we're going to do a message. So what do you want to say to them, or what are you dealing with right now? What's going on with you? I feel it's that card. And what's the energy around them today? So I'm going to take them. I feel that's the most important one of these are clarifiers or other things going on. So I'm going to put them like that there. So let's see what's happening then. So the first card out for you is, I'm feeling the consequences of my choices and actions. Now, this card jumped back in the deck and then it come out again. So what I'm feeling is, you are recognising that they are definitely feeling the consequences of their choices or actions. So in other words, if they've gone back into a karmic situation, or they've pushed you away, or they've not yet reached out, or they've blocked you, whatever it is, they are now feeling the consequences of that. Their choices, their actions. They are recognising now the grass was definitely not greener wherever they went to. The grass is greener, the sky is brighter and bluer where you are. And this is also about them, they are feeling the consequences of your choices and actions. So what this means is, if you've made a choice to put yourself first, if you've took your energy back, if you've pulled away, if you've stepped back into your power, that's an action step that you've made the choice to do. Instead of you constantly reaching out or perhaps behaving the way you always have, you've changed it up. You've been acting differently. And they are now feeling the consequences of that. And this is also about you knowing that you are starting to see results because of that. So I definitely feel this message is about knowing that whatever you've done, however you've taken your power back, however you've put your boundaries down, is working for the highest good of the connection. because they are starting to realize, I need to do something about this now. Now we've got health, we've got earth sign, and we've got divorce. Wow. So this is a really powerful thing, because I feel that they definitely know if they're in a situation they need to get divorced. They need to break up with that person. They need to move on from that karmic partner, because it's better for their health to do that. And they need to ground themselves. Now, for those of you watching who are in karmic relationships yourselves, and I know there is some of you watching who are, this may be a huge message for you. The time is now, because the divorce or the breakup is needed for your connection with your person to move forward. Yes, but it's more for your own health. It's more for your benefit, because you may be having health issues because you're stuck in that situation. Especially if you can't reach out to your person, or you can't be around them, because you may be having issues with the hands, as I said, blisters or cuts, abrasions, but you're not feeling as healthy as you would be, for example, if you were with them. Now, this is definitely what they're going through, because you'll be feeling health-related concerns. You'll be having ascension symptoms because they need to break up with a karmic partner, or they need to get divorced. And this is your sign as you walk on earth that you are one. So if you're feeling heart palpitations, if you're feeling anxiety, if you're having sleepless nights, if you're frustrated, if you're going through all of these physical symptoms, and you know it's because they are in a karmic relationship, then just be at peace and know why it's coming, to you, why you're experiencing it. Because I feel you're experiencing this mirrored energy. So if you get blisters, they've got blisters. If you've got cuts, they've got cuts. If you knock your arm up, they do. Okay, because you're mirroring each other's energy. And the earth sign is very much about what's happening as we move towards the next earth sign, which is the Virgo season. So obviously, as I record this in real time, we've just moved out of Taurus. We're now in Gemini, and we're moving towards Cancer, Leo, and then Virgo. So I feel something could well be shifting here. So what I've actually got coming through is timelines for karmic endings. So some of them may have ended karmic cycles, and they are now coming out of that energy. So they're feeling stronger. I definitely feel that there could be some karmic endings during the Virgo season and the Capricorn season. So some karmic endings are going to happen around August to September. Others are going to happen as we move into the new year. Okay, because some, remember, will be thinking about Christmas time. And I know Christmas time seems a while away, but this could be, I'll just wait until after Christmas time. I'll just wait until the new year. And you may even be feeling this within your own self. So I do feel there is specific timelines here for karmic endings where they're going to be able to take control or make a move or make a change. So I feel there's going to be karmic endings around the Virgo season and the Capricorn season, and maybe even into the Taurus season of next year. Because this is a more grounded energy where we feel more grounded, more able to take control. So I do feel divorce is going to come in. So if you're waiting for your person to divorce their karmic partner, or if you need to divorce your karmic partner, this is a huge sign that doing that will be better for your health. Because if you're going through any health issues right now, it's definitely connected with this feeling the consequence of my choices and actions. So there's health issues arising because changes still need to be made, or something still needs to be addressed in the physical world. So for example, if you're going through ascension symptoms and your person is still needing to get divorced, it's affecting their health and you're feeling that physically. So, or if they're stuck in a job, or if they're still doing an addiction. So these are things you can be going through yourself that can be affecting your health, or what they are experiencing, because I feel you're mirroring each other. So it's so important that you ground yourself right now. And this could also be an earth sign connection, as well, as in maybe the karmic partner is an earth sign, or that could be a sign for you. But what I'm connecting with more than the zodiac is signs you receive on the earth that you need to make changes. So you get shown signs that direct you and direct them what needs to change, because they are the one, and you've had past lives together. And that's bringing in good news. And there's also a patience here. Don't get impatient now, because good news is on the way. So what I'm feeling with this is the temperance energy is there because you're being guided to be patient right now. Don't get impatient, because this is in reverse. So I feel there may be a little bit impatient. You may be impatient because you know they need to get divorced, or there needs to be a karmic ending, but they are the one. And they are the one for you regardless. So you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So if you're perhaps thinking, oh, I've had enough of this, they're not getting divorced, I don't know when they're going to do it, so I'm going to move on. You've already met the person you're meant to be with. This is a person from your past. You've had a past life with them, whether it's in this life or in the past. So you've known this person before. It's a soulmate from a past life. So take the word soulmate away, okay? Because obviously soulmate is, we think a soulmate is a karmic partner. I feel that definitely this person they are in a karmic connection with is someone they've got a contract with, they need to release. But this is your person. This isn't a soulmate to you. This is your twin flame, your divine counterpart. So take the label away in this deck, okay? This is about your person. You've already met the person you're meant to be with because you've known each other before. And it's very likely this person is returning to you from the past. So it's someone you've had a past with or someone you've known before and they're coming forward rather than a new person. Okay, so I feel this is a huge sign about coming back together, and that's good news. And there's good news here that they're going to divorce their person, or you're going to divorce your person, or move on. So a breakup is coming to create better health. You just need to be patient. So don't get impatient right now because great things are coming in, okay? So what's the energy around them? This is the main card, remember, and then we got other cards. I've been feeling your presence around me. So if you've been sending them love, sending them light, power, connecting with them in the 5D realm, connecting with them through your energy, they've been feeling and sensing that. And they've been feeling and sensing you because they feel something is shifting. They're saying to you, you really have been by my side. So they feel your presence by their side. And they also know that you've been there for them. You've stuck up for them. You've had their back. You've been around for them. And they really do cherish you for that. So they want you to know they appreciate you, the time and energy and support you've been giving to them, whether it's been physical support or through your energy. And they've been thinking about proposing to you. So if they're already married, they know they have to release that to be able to give you a ring. And they give me fear. And that may bring up fear in them because they know they've got to make a change. And that's why they're being focusing on money, because they're trying to build for themselves. They're focusing on money so they can leave that karmic situation or be free to be able to have a life with you. Okay, so a lot of them have been untying themselves from all the red tape they're tied up in. You know, they've been working out the finances. They've been trying to make more money. They've been planning how they can be free financially. And they said, I really hate not communicating as much as I want to. So they want to communicate to you. And if they are already in communication with you, they want to communicate more. And if they're not communicating with you, they may be acting happy, but they're not. So they're acting like everything's okay on the surface, but it really isn't. And that's why they're saying, don't think because we don't talk, I don't want you, because I do. So they're always wanting you. They're just acting happy on the surface. And their nerves have been getting the best of them. There's definitely nervousness around that. Now, there's a cycle coming to an end here. And that's up in the air. So we've got air sign. Now, again, this could be connected with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, just like we've had the earth sign. So it could be an earth-air connection here, or someone karmic could be earth or air. But I definitely feel this is a cycle they're in, is up in the air. Things are changing because it's fate that way. It's a karmic cycle that needs to end to create a new beginning so that they can propose to you and go on a honeymoon. Because you're their one. Look at this. Okay, so they know if they put themselves first and take a leap of faith, instead of worrying about everything, sleepless nights, stress, they're going to be able to come and propose to you. So they're having a vision right now of being with you. It says honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. Now, there could be a plane journey here as well, because they may well get on a plane and come to you. And that could be how they propose something to you, whether it's meeting up or spending time together or even giving you a ring in the future. Or they may actually go somewhere to attend a wedding, and that reminds them of what they want. But what I'm seeing in this is the honeymoon phase never dies out with you. It's always there. It doesn't matter whether you've known each other for 5 minutes or 50 years, you feel the same way. Whereas with a karmic partner, it dissipates, it goes away, it's not the same. It becomes really sibling rivalry, you know, it becomes like brother and sister. But the connection with you is real and they're aware of that. So they know they need to end the karmic cycles to be able to come to you. And that's going to take a leap of faith. It says only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. So they know they've got to step out of their comfort zone to be able to move towards you. And they know to do that, they need to put themselves first. It says loving yourself makes you more romantically attractive. So they need to love themselves enough to choose themselves, which leads to you. And that's why I feel you both being made aware, through these cards, that there is a karmic ending, because it's not just about them ending a karmic cycle. You may have your own karmic cycle to end, whatever that may be. It may be something you're dealing with deep within yourself that you're aware of, and you're thinking, well, perhaps that's my karmic cycle. It could be to do with something to do with your physical body. It could be something to do with family. It could be something to do with friends or your lifestyle. It could be to do with where you live. It could be to do with work. So it's not always to do with a romantic partner, because you've already met the romantic partner you seek, and that's with each other. So I feel they are starting to really face things right now. And when they're going through their stress and anxiety, they are feeling your presence around them. They are feeling your light. This is why you can feel it when they are anxious or in fear or worried or stressed out, because you sense each other's energy. But they've been feeling your presence around, and they feel the power of the love. So I'm definitely feeling a message here about you being married in the future. And I feel there may be people travelling to your wedding as well. So this could well be, getting on a plane to go somewhere, or people coming to you, or that could be jetting off somewhere on your honeymoon. So there's a huge message about getting rid of this cycle that's stopping you from being together. So the energy of the journey is the Eight of Pentacles. So you're both willing to put the effort in. You're both willing to do the work to be together. Now, you're also wanting to spend some time together. So you've got date night here. It says get ready to be wined and dined. So I definitely feel the universe is creating a way for you to come together. And we've got the narcissist energy. It says someone is too full of themselves. Now, I don't particularly like the word narcissist, because it's like this new age word. Doesn't matter how long the word's been around, but everything we do is either of love or fear. So the angel's way, the angels say that it's about recognizing that. So if someone is acting full of themselves, it's really because they're in fear in some way. Okay, they're in fear. So this is about them trying to get the courage up to be able to come and offer you something, or to have a date night. So perhaps you meet up with them and you think, oh, my person is cocky or full of themselves or acting like a fool. It's only because they're nervous inside. It says reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. So for some of you, that's going on a night out with them or meeting up. So this is a physical interaction. For some of you, it's going to be a proposal or something else. We've got soulmate. This person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. So remember, there's no twin flame card that I'm aware of in this deck. So in other words, this person is your soul counterpart. Whether you class them as a soulmate, twin flame, this person is your one. And that's why the angel's saying you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So be in the present moment. You will attract love by enjoying your life as it is, wherever you are. Be all there. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing today, enjoy your life and be patient, because when you're patient, it opens the doors. When you overthink, it causes the problems. Overthinking is fear-based. Patience is love-based. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. And this could well be about communicating to each other, releasing the karmic cycle, opening their eyes to the truth. So playing negative scenarios in your head is not good. It creates issues which weren't there at all at first. So don't play out negative scenarios, play out positive ones. Because this reading is kind of a little bit all over the place, because I feel like their thoughts are, the nerves are getting the best of them because they want to end their karmic cycles. They want to get divorced so they can have a honeymoon with you. And I know these seem like conflicting cards coming out in one reading, but they want to end that cycle of marriage so they're able to have a new beginning with you. And they're being shown that in many ways. We need to ground ourselves on this journey, and when things are up in the air. So when we've got the air sign and the earth sign, when things are up in the air, when you're out of your head, when you're overthinking, the way you bring yourself back to earth is through grounding, through meditation, going out in nature, calming your energy down, relaxing. And there could be an earth and an air sign for some here, or the karmic partners could be an earth or an air sign. Obviously, that's something else, okay? I never really connect with these energies in that way. But what I'm feeling is this is more about things being up in the air and the need to ground yourself. Because they definitely do intend to meet up with you. Even if they're coming across as a bit full of themselves, when they do, it's only fear and nerves that get the best of them. So sometimes they can act happy, but they're not. Right now, they wish they were communicating with you more, and a lot of them are dealing with money because they are thinking about proposing to you. They're thinking about that ring, they're thinking about that commitment, they're thinking about that honeymoon, because they know you've been by their side through it all, and they cherish that. And also, there may have been karmic partners who've been by their side through things, and they cherish that. So I feel this is also about walking away from those things amicably. But ultimately, you're the one they desire. So don't think because they're not talking to you right now, they don't want you, because they do. They've been watching you, they've been feeling your presence. They want to take that leap of faith to put themselves first, to end what they need to end, to overcome this fear. And when they're having these sleepless nights and these fears, they feel you. They sense you, they think about you. You're the one on their mind constantly. And they know it's going to be healthier for them to walk away from things not serving them. This is why it's so important your patience right now is power, because when you're patient, you're going to reach your goal. That cycle will come to an end. Things will change. So patience is power. That's why you've got it again here. So if you're feeling impatient, the good news you seek is coming. You just have to trust in this. They are feeling the consequences of their choices and actions. And they are feeling the consequences of you setting boundaries down, pulling away, pulling your energy back to yourself. They know they need to put the effort in. They know they need to do the work. They know that you are the one, just like you know that they are the one. They know just like you do you've had lives together. Even if they are overthinking things, they're learning how to be more present because you're their true soulmate, their true twin flame, their true soul connection. So have faith in the love right now. Things are shifting and changing. Things are moving forward, especially because we've moved from earth energy into air energy. We've moved from Taurus into Gemini season, and that's a big thing too. So things are shifting and changing as we move forward. I do feel karmic cycles are going to be staggered. Karmic endings are going to be staggered, because I do feel a lot of the masculines are going to leave this year. Some of them may wait until after Christmas time. And I know it's painful when you think, again, are they going to do that again? But there's already things being organised for events like that, even though we're just, moving into June. Because people start thinking, honestly, you'd be surprised. Like here in the UK, I could walk past someone now and they'd probably be talking about Christmas time. So this is when people have got, stress in their life, or maybe they need to budget, or there's other things going on, families. They do start planning things in advance, and obviously that can cause stress and then it can create delays. But ultimately your person knows, just like you know, they have to put themselves first to make this change, to choose themselves, which leads to you, which is going to end the karmic cycle, which is going to lead to the fresh start with you, that's going to turn into a honeymoon and a commitment. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.